Ira Epstein, and here we are with your morning flash update. And this update's for August 24th, 2023, and the time right now, just after 8:15 a.m. Central Time. So, if you look behind me, a mixed bag. You got the NASDAQ up, Nvidia. You got the S&P up, parts of Nvidia carrying it. Not so in the Dow, not so in the Russell. No exposure, major exposure there. Metal markets are all, with the exception of platinum, to the downside rather sizably. Not a crash, but down. The dollar making back a lot of gains this morning, got as low as 103.19, coming all the way back up now. And as we're looking at the foreign currencies get hit. So, not through, and then we'll get into what's going on. Right across the board, we are looking at all the energies on the downside. Mixed bag in the grain market. Just had some export numbers come out. I haven't had a chance to go through them. I will. Bonds and notes dropping, yields coming back. So, Nvidia is out of the way. It's what it is with stellar earnings. I covered it last night, so I'm not going to go through all that again. Suffice to say, the market moved about 10%. That was what the bets were. The bets were, would it drop 10, go up 10? Those were the most common bets that you saw in the option strategies. And I think the market got capped as the market approached that 10% and traders were taking money off the table. That's the way that I'm viewing it. Now we get back to everything else. First off, we had the debate last night. If you watch the debate, I'd say there's 4 runners, and that's the end of it now for these people. Yes, they'll go on the stages again, but they're not going to find it easy to raise money. So you're going to have Nikki Haley, DeSantis, Ramaswamy, and Pence. I think everybody else is out of it. You might disagree with me, but that was what I got the impression of. And in the polls today, I wasn't too far off. So I was looking at that to see what I thought there. Today also, President Trump's going to be arrested. Well, he's turning himself in. Mugshot, that's all coming. What will that do? I'm hearing nothing about his interview, by the way, with Tucker Carlson. I mean nothing. There's nothing there. Prosian, we know that he was supposedly on a jet that got shot down in Russia. Who shot it down? Well, you know it's got to be Putin and his allies somewhere along the line, because I'm surprised he lived that long, all right? Once he had marched on Russia, I kept saying to you, yeah, you hold your hand out, everything's done. No, it's not okay. You attacked me, and I got to put an end to that. Now, the only fun thing would be, what if he wasn't on the jet? Prove that. What if at the last minute something happened, he just said, I don't think I'm going to go on. Well, then he'd be coming after Putin in some manner. But, you know, that's the stuff they're going to make movie series out of, not my thing. Then we have to get over, and Jackson Hole now is the whole thing for the next 48 hours. We're going to see a couple of Fed speakers come out today. Markets will react to that. Then we have other central bankers there. It's not just about our bankers. You've got everybody coming in. There's going to be interviews galore. You might want to just set CNBC, Bloomberg to the interviews. Just record the channels during the day and go back and visit wherever the interviews are, because that's how you're going to get a better understanding of what is said and what isn't said. Be a lot of press coverage. We'll see just how that's all going to come in. Those are where the whole market lies. Now, as for news today, we got news. First, the Chicago Federal Reserve Activity Index went up. The prior reading was a negative 32. It's up. That's an improvement. I like that. The city's busy with tourism, I'll tell you that. Advanced durable goods come crashing down. Expected up 4.6%, down 5.2%. Ex-transportation, about where the market thought. And then, ex-defense, they come crashing again. The prior was up 6.2%. Down to 5.4, negative 5.4. Then jobless claims, still too strong in the labor market. We're going to hear that theme over and over from the Fed members that do the talking in Jackson Hole. Down 10,000 and down 9,000 in the continuing. So that's strength in the marketplace. We're going to see energy analysts talk about the natural gas storage. They're looking for only 33 billion cubic feet in the latest period, and that compares to 54, so that's less. We've been using a lot more. I think it's called Woodward. They settled in Australia with the union. Now, it still has to be ratified and all, but they've reached agreement. Remember, 10-11% of the world's natural gas comes out of Australia. And the fear was Europe would have to bid up for it if something was going on negative, because where do you make up that difference? Well, as it turns out, as long as one of the companies reaches agreement, Chevron and the others, they will fall right in. You'll see how that goes. Now we're at the point also in the U.S. where another strike is about to be taken. And that vote will happen now against U.S. auto manufacturers. Will they hit the manufacturers directly, the suppliers? Don't know. But disruption's about to happen. I would say there's a 99.99% chance that the auto workers go out in some manner on strike and do it, early September is when that's all going to happen. So that's just another thing. The manufacturers have been building inventories in preparation. How long it'll be drawn out, don't know. What the union's tactic will be, who they want to hurt first, don't know that. Will it be everybody? Will it be a key supplier? You just don't know. Then we get to this. Take advantage of all these offers we have right now. They're important. If you go to our website, iraepstein.com, free offers, there's a page and it just drops down as to everything that we've got for you. You can move your cursor to the top up here. When you do so, it'll take you right to that page. And with that, I'm Ira Epstein, and I'll see you at the end of the day as we wrap up the day's events, and there'll be plenty of them. Take care.